enforcing violations of any rules to diminish outdoor security for further future. Winning your own Golden State Warriors travel mug at our next giveaway game. First 2,000 fans in the building will be showing their Warriors pride everywhere they go for every month. Get your early. We look forward to seeing you at our next home game destination because we'll be giving away a set of Warriors Face trade. The big man, 7'3", number 54, Watkins.
Thank you for tuning into this Sunday afternoon 2K Sports edition of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Tyrese Maxey.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Now, a look at Dallas' starting lineup. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. Daniel Gafford is out there with Bridges, and it's Marshall in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Warriors, they've got Nikola Jokic. Tyrese Maxey out there with Ingram. Then there's Big Dog, and it's Kuminga in at the small forward position. And well over halfway into the season now, GA, how much have the rookies changed since the start of the season?
Kevin, most are completely different players, right? The foundation was there, but they know their role on the team, and it's more about refining their game than learning it.
And guys, there's no question that MP's team is one of the best on offense. And they want to prove that good offense wins over good defense.
Yeah, and they've stood up to the goal so far, but don't expect that every time out. This is the NBA, and shooters can get hot or cold in an instant. Regardless, I expect this one to be tight.
Now, here's Doncic. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot, and it's blocked by Watkins. And here we go. Fast break. Kuminga's got it. Shot's good by Big Dog.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now, here's Marshall. Last game he had 12. Maxey against Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bridges. A putback. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Pass to Kuminga. Here's Big Dog. Now, here's Jokic. Golden State moving the ball around. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside Irving. Gafford kicks to Irving. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. Clark, Kyrie Irving has got to be as skilled a player as we've seen in the NBA.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know if I've ever seen a better layup maker than him. And I played against Isaiah Thomas and read about Nate Archibald and some of the other great small ball guards. But, man, this kid, Kyrie Irving, well, young man now, 50, 40, 90 on a season. And a lot of times he's making acrobatic layups against 6'9", and 7-foot guys. Special.
Now, here's Maxey. 11-point game his last outing. Jokic with the screen on Doncic. And that one's good. Maxey.
The unbridled confidence in Maxey at the arc. You can see it and feel it. He knows how good he is.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr. Now, when it came to Kyrie Irving, coach said trying to contain him tonight won't be easy. He told me Kyrie is a fantastic player, but I feel confident that our guys will be all over him tonight. Pretty strong words, guys.
Thank you, David. Shot's good by Big Dog.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Doncic looking it over. Bridges passes to Marshall. Doncic against Maxey. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all 3 levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
That free throw, no good. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
Now, here's Kuminga. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Here's Jokic. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Maxey. Drills the three-pointer. Maxey's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Warriors.
Really showing you how quick he can be with the basketball. Maxey letting it fly in a hurry.
Ingram with the steal. Pushing it up. Out to the wing. Here's Big Dog. Covered by Gafford. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And here are the Mavericks now, following the score by Golden State.
And did they really just pull that off?
I think they did, Greg. Astounding play.
Yeah, guys, I tell you what, there are alley-oops, and then there are alley-oops upside your head.
Now, here's Jokic. Still yet to score. Here's Irving. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Ingram. Here's Big Dog. Defended by Bridges. Ingram outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Last time they met was in Dallas.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
And I really think they've got to find a way to produce easier baskets. I mean, whether they do it by running in transition or getting to the free throw line, they don't want a repeat of that past performance. Smooth reverse. He knew just what he was doing there.
Pass to Marshall. Back to Doncic. Over Maxey. Dallas, no good that time either.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Here's Kuminga. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Selfless pass there from Maxey. Really able to handle the guard position quite well.
Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Maxey looking it over. Pass to Big Dog. Ingram outside. Launches a three. Offensive rebound.
Mavericks foul. Daniel Gafford. First personal foul. First team foul.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
First free throw is good. And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those two guys.
Both free throws good from Watkins.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Mavericks trail by 6. Pass to Irving. Over Ingram. Irving can't get it to go. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Nikola Jokic, Clark, is as skilled a big as we have seen. When he has the ball, he can really affect the opposition.
Yeah, he's such a great passer, and he's got tremendous size. I mean, people forget because he's pretty nimble and agile that he's, right at 7 feet tall, 7'1", with really long arms. So he's a problem just from the size standpoint. Then you factor in his otherworldly skills as a passer, as a shot maker, as a basketball player. And now you've got something that's as unique as we've seen in, I think, the history of the game.
He's off on the second. Well, Clark, we know Nikola Jokic has many interests outside of basketball, like training his horses.
I love that about him. When basketball season is over, he knows exactly what he wants to do and needs to do to take care of his body, but he's not going to be a slave to basketball year-round. He's got other interests, and he's going to indulge and engage in those. He's got other passions, which I love seeing, and horses apparently one of his other passions for sure.
And now the fast break, Irving with the ball. Doncic outside. Here's Gafford. His last outing, he had 8 points. Dallas again missing. Here's Big Dog, covered by Irving. Watkins, solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Big Dog's got 10 points in the game.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Bridges kicks to Doncic. Over Maxey. A nice shot by Doncic.
Luka doesn't shoot a ton from the mid-range, but he's more than capable and effective when he does.
Bounce pass Maxey. Pass to Jokic. Ingram wide open. It's hauled in by Doncic.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Bridges passes to Gafford, and it goes down 2 points. And now just a 5-point Warrior lead.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Watkins passes to Maxey. Now Jokic, defended by Bridges. They double him with Irving. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Ingram. The three-pointer is right on target. He has 5.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now, here is Irving, trying to claw his way back after a terrible showing in that loss to Charlotte. It's tipped.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Knocks down the 3 ball. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
And I think we've also got to talk about the tempo they played with right from the get-go. I mean, they've been deadly in transition, too.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Big Dog in the last matchup against the Celtics looked like he was on a mission. He finished with 57 points, and what a game it was, posting a triple-double. He put on a show. That stat line was really unbelievable. It's something you really had to see to appreciate. Back to you guys.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Gafford sets the pick for Doncic. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And we got a big Bay Area hoops guy in attendance. Famous Los in the house watching the Warriors.
And he's a huge Warriors fan. And he's enjoying this current Golden State lead. Doesn't get much better than that.
First one falls for him. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Saric has checked in for Daniel Gafford. Martin comes in for Bridges. Stewart's checked in for Marshall. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Irving. Free throws good from Doncic. 1:58 left in the first. Pass to Williams. There's Big Dog, covered by Martin. Back to Williams. There's Big Dog. 6 on the shot clock. The fadeaway. Gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Big Dog's got 14.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Here's Doncic. Rejected by Watkins.
They've been backdoor to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Wiggins. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Here's Big Dog, covered by Saric. 2 points. That one goes. And now it's a 12-point Warrior lead.
And he's off to a phenomenal start here tonight, guys.
He sure is. 7 for 7 already, and he just looks to be on a different level than everybody else right now.
Golden State's gone 4-7 from 3-point range so far in the first. He's guarded by Schroeder. Here's Watkins. Off target with his 3. Mavericks trail by 12. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And a deep 3 from Doncic. The Warriors pull it in. Big Dog's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Floats it up for Williams. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. New 5 on the floor. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. There's Big Dog, defended by Bridges. Out to the right wing. Kuminga the pass to Watkins. And he banks in the layup. Big Dog's got 18 points in the game.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Bridges out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Marshall in at the 3, where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting. Greg, what's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Here's DiVincenzo. Lays it up off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 14.
DiVincenzo with the nice touch on the inside shot. Boy, he really knows how to make it work at close range.
Schroeder outside. Back to Doncic. Over Maxey. A nice shot by Doncic. He's got 10.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
To the paint. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And the first one drops. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Great open look there. Doncic has got 12.
It always seems like Doncic is playing with something to prove. Well, I'll tell you what, he's proving plenty tonight.
To the inside. Here's Watkins. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Schroeder. Takes the 3. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Schroeder. Doncic has got 7 points for the quarter. Now Jokic. Maxey on the wing. There's Big Dog. Defended by Bridges. Count that bucket. And it's now 22 points for Big Dog.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Pass to Schroeder. Gafford with the ball. Shot clock at 5. And it's Schroeder missing.
they've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Bounce pass, Maxey. Here's Big Dog, covered by Gafford. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Ingram, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. And Dallas with a change here, too. Irving's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Chance now to take a look at some numbers for Luka Doncic.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
And the Mavericks with possession here, trailing by 13. And Marshall kicks to Gafford. Bridges passes to Irving. 6 to shoot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. And that one misses.
Tell you, it's so amazing to see how much raw talent Kyrie Irving has. Just seems like that ball is part of him.
And he sinks the second. Warriors leading by 12. Kuminga kicks to Maxey. Pass to Big Dog. And here is DiVincenzo. Lets the 3 fly. Connects from three-point range. DiVincenzo's got 5 points so far.
And there's DiVincenzo with the quick trigger. Cannot give him any room defensively. You've got to eliminate his airspace.
Outside Irving. And here is Gafford. Guarded by Watkins. Pass to Marshall for 3. It's hauled in by Big Dog. Big Dog's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And he drives in. Outside, Maxey. Here's Big Dog. He's feeling it. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Big Dog's got 8 here in the quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Outside, Kuminga. First 3-pointers off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Irving finds Doncic. Now Gafford. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
Six seconds separating the shot and game clocks. DiVincenzo, the bounce pass. The tray. It's rebounded by Dallas. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
And, you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste lingers. Knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Hey everybody, first off, let's take a gander at what's been happening on the trading block. Well, getting traded is never a fun feeling, I'd imagine. Shaq, how did you handle those times during your career?
Well, I viewed it as an opportunity to prove to the team that traded me, you made a big mistake. That's why I love winning that title in Miami so much.
Also, you taught Dwayne Wade everything he knew, right? How many times did you get traded against Shaq?
Doesn't matter, Kenny. Wherever I went, they knew they were getting a winner.
Okay, that's what they told you.
And switching gears now to that first half, what a difficult start for the Dallas Mavericks.
I don't see the fight. They're getting pushed around. You really see it on the glass.
They need some of that diesel energy in the paint.
They can use his size as well.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And you know, Big Dog has been really making it happen, guys.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Mavericks trail by 15. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Big Dog is out there with Jokic. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Maxey. And it's Ingram in at the 2 guard. One thing you know you're going to get from Bridges, he can really score.
That has never been a problem for him. He's always been able to put it in the basket. He's got a really good feel and stays in attack mode when he's on the offensive end.
Maxey against Doncic. Pass to Marshall. Fires for 3. Hands it from downtown. Marshall's got the first basket of the second half here for the Mavs.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
Inside, here's Jokic. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Here's Irving. Shot's good. Marshall making the play. And it's 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
That's the thing about Kyrie. He's a 3-level scorer.
Watkins passes to Kuminga. Here's Big Dog. 24 points for him. Out to Ingram. 3-pointer. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got 5 rebounds tonight. Irving looking for an opening. Pass to Marshall. And here is Gafford. Jokic defending. Maxey with it. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Big Dog, defended by Bridges. Here's Watkins. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Big Dog's got 26 points.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. Gafford is screen on Maxey. The 3 for Doncic. Count that one. Gafford's got 12 in the game.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Taking a look at Golden State. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, Dallas. They're 5 spots away.
And seeing where the Warriors are, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. Warriors leading by 12. Here's Watkins. Outside Kuminga. And here's Ingram from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. 11 points in the game.
Well, you look at the form on Ingram's catch-and-shoot jumpers, it's textbook. He's got excellent posture. His hands are in a good position, and most importantly, he's ready to shoot it when he catches it.
Warriors have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Takes it inside. Here's Watkins, and the layup's good off the glass. Big Dog's got 6 here in this quarter.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
On the wing, Irving. He's got 8. Count that one.
You know, when Irving rises up to take these shots, so smooth in how he gets it done. He always seems to be in control.
There's Big Dog, defended by Bridges. Watkins passes to Ingram. Here's Big Dog. Jokic kicks to Kuminga. 4 on the shot clock. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Irving dishes to Doncic. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Luka with the crafty shot fake. Outstanding at tricking the defense.
The Mavericks have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
And he knocks down the first one. The Warriors making a switch here. All free throws good from Doncic. Warriors leading by 13. Pass to Big Dog. Golden State moving the ball around. Dallas in the train.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Mavericks trail by 16. Doncic passes to Irving. And Marshall kicks to Bridges. That falls. Great assist by Marshall. Bridges has got 9.
No hesitation from Bridges there. He knows exactly when he should look to shoot it off the catch.
Now Ingram. He's got 11. Watkins passes to Wiggins. Another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 16-point game. Pass to Gafford. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Bridges. Wiggins with some nice D.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And it's Big Dog with the foul. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now.
The previous play is under review.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the
ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
And the Warriors making a change here. Williams has checked in. Doncic with it. 17 points in the game. Bridges outside. That falls. Great assist by Marshall. Marshall's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Williams. Here's Big Dog. The 3. Doncic grabs the miss. From downtown, Warriors with the rebound. Big Dog's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. And oh, the block shot crams it out of the air. Bridges finds Doncic. Down low. Here's Gafford. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Here's Big Dog, defended by Bridges. Here's Watkins, falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. Big Dog's got 32 points in the game. Irving passes to Gafford. On the Mavericks with some changes. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Miles Bridges. And Pippen subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
Dennis Schroeder. Pippen.
Pippen outside. Pass to Marshall. Now here's Gafford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Gafford throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Williams, a screen on Schroeder. A three-pointer. Wiggins, they grab their own miss.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And here's Pippen. Scoreless thus far. On the wing, Doncic. He's guarded by Williams. Fades away. Doncic, no good.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Wiggins gets the screen from Watkins, and that one's good. Wiggins.
This is the dilemma defensively. I mean, when Wiggins glides off the pick, he's hard to shadow.
Now, here's Pippen. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Gafford. Schroeder with the ball. Covered by Wiggins. And it's Schroeder missing. Warriors leading by 15. Watkins passes to Wiggins. Some nice passing by Golden State. Over in the corner, Williams. Here's Watkins. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Doncic kicks to Gafford. Launches it. That's good from Doncic on the assist from Marshall. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter. Pass to Big Dog.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Over in the corner, Williams. Here's Big Dog. He's got 36. Pulls up on the wing. With 1 on the clock. Plays it up and banks it in. Big Dog's got 38 points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Pass to Marshall. There's the 3. The Warriors pull it in.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
On the wing, Wiggins. He's guarded by Schroeder. Wiggins passes to Watkins. Stolen by Pippen. And it's Schroeder in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. Warriors leading by 16. There's the triple. It's good from long range. He has 6.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Schroeder kicks to Doncic. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Watkins.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
It's on Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Warriors have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11. The first one falls. Both free throws good from Watkins. Now, Doncic, he's got 20. To end the run. The shot that time, not on target. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Warriors ahead, running away with it. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter here. They've got Irving. Miles Bridges is out there with Saric. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Pippen in at the 1 spot. And Kuminga gets it to go.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Bridges has got 9 points now in just the 2nd half. Pippen against Maxey. Ingram outside. Golden State moving it around. Shots good by Big Dog. Big Dog's got 42 in the game.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Schroeder outside. Bridges against Jokic. Bridges left side. Pippen for 3. It's hauled in by Big Dog. Warriors leading by 23. Pass to Maxey. Clark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice that most teams employ, and those dinners are memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think, is the camaraderie and the bonding that takes place when you break bread together, coaches and players.
Bridges misses. The Warriors have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Here's Maxey. A 3-pointer off the mark. And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Bridges outside. Clock at 6. Dallas again missing. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Here's Big Dog, defended by Bridges.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pippen sets a screen for Bridges. Hits it from 3-point range. Bridges has got 6 points in the quarter.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Ingram off a pick from Watkins. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. For Dallas, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Marshall's checked in. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
You know, one of the things that endeared Miles Bridges to his college coach was he was a superstar in talent, but played with a blue-collar mindset.
Here's Big Dog. They get a hand on it. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
Dallas ball. Williams. Zaire Williams.
Here's Pippen. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Bridges, no one around him. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Watkins. The rebound by Pippen. Dallas has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Bridges double team. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
And he makes the first. And over the last few years, Clark, we have seen an explosion of talent from Canada.
Tell you what, you go back to the mid-2000s, Steve Nash is winning those back-to-back MVPs. That's certainly part of it, but I really think a generation of players picked up the game, seeing guys like Steve Nash, and then the influx of great Canadian collegiate players going on to NBA success has certainly continued to keep that pipeline going.
Both shots good from the stripe. Warriors leading by 21. Ingram outside. Pass to Big Dog. Marshall brings the double team. From about 19 feet. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Now here's Gafford. He's covered by Watkins. Ingram against Irving. Out to Bridges. Lets it go with a 3. Can't hit that one. The Warriors have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Bridges outside. On the wing, Irving. Dallas, no good that time either.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Yet another bucket.
And here we go again. Another spectacular night for him.
You love the challenge he's taken on, don't you? Trying to reach the 5th most 50-point games in a single season. I mean, just incredible. Here's Pippen driving to the basket. And again, unable to change momentum here. Pass to Big Dog. Clark, when you played, virtually every team had an enforcer. But that is a rare breed, it seems, in today's game.
Yeah, that's a good observation by you, I think, Kevin. I mean, a lot of teams had more than one enforcer back in the early 80s when I was playing. There's less physicality in general in the NBA today. And I think that's why you see fewer enforcers, and there's a much greater premium on skill level than the enforcement component that existed in the early 80s and maybe a little beyond that.
Doubled by Bridges. 5 to shoot. From deep, Williams. That one misses.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Gafford sets the pick for Bridges. Hits the 3-point bomb. Bridges has got 10 points in the quarter.
Flipping the switch right now. There's no stopping Miles Bridges. He knows it, and his teammates do, too.
There's Big Dog, defended by Bridges, and good that time. Big Dog's got 53.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively, and he's been absolutely relentless.
Pippen with it. And the Mavericks call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Doncic is checked in for the Mavericks. Irving passes to Marshall. Bridges kicks to Irving. Regarding court layout, Clark, do you think there should be more space around the court to reduce collisions?
Yeah, part of me would say that makes a lot of sense and would be prudent. I mean, you've got to balance that with access to fans who want to be for those premium seats as close to the action as possible. But it is difficult when you see a fan collide with the players. So I think you balance it. I would like to see a little more room, give the fans the experience and access, but maybe create a little more cushion between the playing surface and those high-priced seats.
And here is Doncic. Gafford sets the pick for Doncic. At the top of the key, Bridges. It's good. Bridges has got 18 points now here in the second half.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Right wing. Here's Watkins. That three off the mark. The Mavericks have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Irving can't get it to go.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Big Dog, covered by Irving. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
First team foul. At the line for 2, Watkins.
That's good from Watkins. We've seen the league, Clark, crack down on physical play more and more over time.
You know, I think in general that's a good trend and direction and change. The game was extremely physical and rugged in the early 80s and even into the early mid-90s. But things change, and I think the change is for the better. It's about player safety and protecting players. So I think it's a good thing overall.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Kuminga. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Bridges finds Doncic. Irving from long range. And the rejection by Watkins. And they get it back. The three. And Irving with the basket on the assist from Marshall. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
There's Big Dog. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Warriors leading by 22. Here's Big Dog. And the Warriors miss again. Dallas shooting about 42% so far. To the middle.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now here's Gafford. Not a lot of room. Here's Bridges with plenty of space. Had the space there, but it's offline. Golden State's gone a disappointing 2-of-6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. And that one drops.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
1:46 left in the game. Doncic kicks to Marshall. In the corner, Irving with it. Fires from the wing. It's hauled in by Big Dog. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Clark, some people have claimed there is too much talent now in this NBA and not enough teams.
Interesting point. I don't know if I fully agree with it. Clearly, talent has always been the driver in the league. I think because the league is generally younger, that the talent is not as refined, so therefore you have a little disjointedness with teams. But the blend of talent into teamwork is still what the best teams do at a high level.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And on the year, looking at their record, this game will make it 49 wins.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this four-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Big Dog.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Doncic outside. In the corner, it's Bridges. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Another three for Dallas.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Dubs, DJ Stewart. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.